Okay, for this next lure, if it's fair to call it a lure, maybe I ought to call it a rig. Many of you know what the Alabama rig is. It's basically an umbrella rig. It had been around for years, the umbrella rig had, but some guy come along and he turned it into a castable small rig to look natural. So I thought to myself, man, wouldn't it be great to have one that's a topwater rig? And so for years I've toyed around with that. At one time I had a version that kind of worked. Scott, my partner, Scott Smith, my partner in Smack Tackle, he had some strikes on that thing. I don't know if he ever caught anything on it, but he had some strikes. Oh, I got a phone call. Hello? Hey, Scott. Hey. Yeah, I was just talking about you. Doing a video now. We're gonna build that. We used to call it the bait ball, I think, but that topwater rig. I'm gonna build that and do that on my video. So that's gonna be my lure build this week. Yeah, I know you love that thing. You caught a lot of fish, yeah. Yeah, did you? Oh, I didn't realize that. That makes you feel that good, huh? So you're gonna sing to me. Okay.
I love it. I want some more of it. I tried so hard. I can't rise above it. Don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Okay, buddy. Okay. You can quit singing. We know you love it. Well, we'll get this thing built. Maybe we both fish with it. I'll talk to you later. But I never did get one the way I liked it. And I've had moments of breakthrough in my mind of how to do it. And now I'm finally going to put it all together. I think I know how to do it.
My God. Do you know what this means?
This video is not going to be so much me figuring it out. I think I have it figured out, but sometimes that doesn't always work. But we'll see. I've got a plan, and we're going to go with it. So it's going to look something like this. I don't know if that's something that you guys can see. One of the things I realized right away is that when you spread out and you create a horizontal presentation, it's hard to get, when you're casting it in the air, to get it to land upright. And so the key here is going to be able to design this thing so that all the lures can, no matter how it lands, can right themselves and stay floating. So that's going to be my big challenge, and that's, I think, what's kind of held me back. I finally figured out how to do this, I think. So it's time to build the topwater rig. Can't call it the floating Alabama rig, but what can we call it? You guys got to come up with a name for me. Okay, let's get started. Try to give you a good look at how it's made. The baits that are independent, they don't have a wire coming out of the tail. They have a spinner, a swivel with a prop-shaped tail, so that they can rotate kind of like a spinnerbait blade. She's ready for action. Okay, here we are for our next bathtub test. We got this rascal all put together, and it looks like everything's rotating good, so everything should right itself. Like if we casted it, you know, just hit the water. See how it rights itself? Ooh, I forgot to weight that one. I don't have a belly weight on that one.
Hang on.
I gotta fix that. And that's gonna do a couple things. That's gonna make this set a little bit lower in the water. Oh, it looks like my tails don't want to turn either. I don't have strong enough pitch in my tails.
Means that this damn thing doesn't work at all.
Back to the drawing board. I think I'm going to change these. I'm going to change these out for stock metal props, just to see how that looks. I've got some props for prop baits, and so I'll change these out. Oh, in fact, I can add a prop to this one and this one, so all of them will have little props. That will be cool. Final prototype is finished, and you can see how it's designed here, where these two outer bodies can both rotate independently of each other, and they can rotate this way. So when this thing's casted into the water, all the lures right themselves. And that was a big hurdle I had to overcome. I had to figure out that design. So it doesn't matter how you throw it in the water, they continually right themselves. Pretty sweet, huh? Alright, now, look at that action. This thing's gonna get crushed. It's gonna get eaten. Okay, I hope you build the scratch. Cut.
Just keep going.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that lure build, and remember to subscribe and share with your friends and hit that like button. Thanks, and I'll see you next week. Oh, and this next lure build, it's a secret.